Okay, for our golf stance supported ball throw to the ground, this is, again, I'm not a golf pro. This is more for creating motor control. So just as an example, I'm a righty. Okay, I grew up throwing baseballs and footballs with my right arm, but I play golf with my left. And so when I first started playing golf, I only had shoulder external rotation to about here. Ideally, we're looking for about here. And actually, I should say at least about here. Ideally, we're looking for behind the body. But even though I had that range of motion after a little bit, I didn't have control. Like if I threw a ball, it still looked really ugly. Whereas now I can throw a ball and I look half decent. And that's because of drills like this. And so again, I'm not a golf pro. I've seen this drill perform different ways. It can be used for different things in your swing. So if you are going to get this drill, please go ahead and okay it with your instructor and give them the different variations so they can tell you which one is more specific to you in your golf swing. Me as a strength coach, I'm just trying to give you a little bit more motor control of actually throwing. So we're not going to do this drill until you actually have good shoulder external rotation. But once you do, we can do this a couple different ways. So we can go up into our kind of, good stack, good athletic stance, kind of loading up, getting into our lead foot, and we're gonna, no matter which one you're going to use, you're going to still do this. Push into the ground, clear that lead hip, and now the three different options is coming kind of more straight down to land slightly in front and outside the trail foot. Okay, that could be something that's maybe trying to lower the arms and kind of groove that pattern. I tend to go a little bit kind of in front of me in this area here, where I'm kind of getting a little bit of both, I guess the best of both worlds. And so I'm kind of coming down, but I'm aiming that, in that same area that I just pointed to. And then the third way I've seen it is actually going out, like throwing a golf ball into the range or throwing it up against the wall. So you're kind of in that position here. I could see that one being really useful if you're somebody who kind of stalls out with a torso. So again, figure out what it is you need to do from a golf position or a golf stance. But at the same time, from a training perspective, I'm just going to pick one here and we'll go through it. So good stack of thorax on pelvis, athletic stance. I'm going to load up, so I get into my trail foot, pushing it forwards, pushes my left hip back, shift my weight, push into the ground to clear that lead hip as I come down in that throwing motion. Okay. And that is your golf stance, supported ball throw to the ground.